G'day, look, my name's Jeff Ellul and I would like to talk about a subject that affects a lot of people. Economically, physically, emotionally, and most of all, it affects the future of this country. This problem is the ice epidemic. Now, I'm aware that there are supposed to be around 200,000 people in Australia that are addicted to this ice. I'd personally say that there's probably double that. Now, I have spoken to senior police officers in relation to this problem. I've spoken to the police union about this problem. I've also been out on the streets with a couple of people who have been addicted to this problem and seen how many different ice houses there are out there. I've also had some first-hand experience in relation to watching a relation of mine be treated in a rehabilitation program for naltrexone. Now, I know that did work for a while, but I do believe that he's back on it. Now, it's a very addictive drug, and it's very easy to get hold of. You're not going to stop people from buying or purchasing illicit drugs if that's what they choose to do. If that's their choice or they've got an addiction, you're not going to stop it. They're going to do whatever they can to get their hands on it. That's what addiction is. Now, my personal beliefs are that we, as a nation, tackle this problem head on instead of pretending it doesn't exist like our Prime Minister does. There's no use shutting the ice houses down. You shut them down, and another 10 start up somewhere else. Who's making the most profit from the illicit sale of ice? Well, the drug companies are. The drug companies' main ingredient is pseudoephedrine. The pseudoephedrine goes into the ice, along with a few other products that are made by drug companies. Now, as they are making the most profit out of the illicit sale of the drugs, because it's their ingredient, no matter what anyone says, it's their ingredient that's going into the drug. So they should be charged under the Proceeds of Crimes Act and their assets seized. That's a definite. Also, we should consider a complete, across the board, decriminalisation of illicit drugs. This has worked in other countries. What that would do would take pressure off our police force, take pressure off our court system, take pressure off our jail system, take pressure off our hospital system, take pressure off insurance companies. It'll take pressure off so many things instantly. Now, we decriminalise it, we put people on rehabilitation programs, we regulate it, we hand it out to those who need it, and we in fact change it, because this ice is a really bad drug. You become violent. I'm from old school. Today I'm 53. I'm 53 years old today. 2nd of September 1962 I was born. Now, coming from an old school lifestyle, I grew up around a drug called speed. Heroin and all other different types of drugs come from Reservoir, pretty rough area. Now, this particular drug, the side effects weren't half as bad as what the side effects are with this ice. The violence with this ice, the side effects on the violence wasn't half as bad as what it is with this ice. The reintroduction of this particular product rather than and remove the ice altogether and regulate it and hand it out to people that need it and put them on rehabilitation programs, would be an instant positive effect on our economy. And a lot of people out there going, well, hang on, we can't, you can't just go and hand people drugs. Well, why not? They're going to get it anyway. And as a positive step, it's going to have a positive effect on our economy. You're not going to stop people getting illicit drugs. You're not going to stop it. Now, I've seen people get their dole money, and the very first thing they do is go and purchase a bag of ice. They cut it, and then they sell it. They divide it up and they sell it and they make a profit. They also go to different places, different locations with receipts and pinch an item of what the receipt says, and then they go back and cash the item in with the receipt. Now, again, the multinational companies that are feeling the effect of this, it has an adverse effect on everybody, on insurance companies, on the multinationals that are losing billions of dollars of stolen goods because of people trying to support their habit. Also break-ins and all the rest of it that we've got going on. Now, it needs to be tackled. It needs to be tackled head on. Now, the Australian federal government seem to think that they can just shut down the ice houses and make it difficult. Well, it's not going to happen. It's either going to come in from overseas, or it's going to be made in different houses all over the place. It's dangerous. The police force have told me that they're now time's taken up testing water sewage because they're tipping toxic waste. So it's an environmental issue down the toilet. It's affecting our water system, and lots of other things that have got a negative effect to this particular problem. And other illicit drugs as well. People are buying backyard drugs and they're not made how they should be, and next thing you know, the people are ending up dead. Now, I mean, we can take a prescription drug and end up dead. We don't know what we're putting in our mouths, but I mean, at the end of the day, if it means that we're taking something safe, then rather than taking something that is made from a backyard lab and you don't know what's been put in it, well then again, it's a positive step in the right direction. Look, all I can say to the Australian public is, and to the federal government, that we need to tackle this problem head on. Economically, it's costing us a lot of money and it needs to be dealt with. So I hope that you as Australian citizens and you as members of our political regime realise that this problem isn't going to go away. It's just going to get worse if we don't deal with it proactively, and we use the money that's seized from the drug companies, because you can do it. The law's there for you to do it. Put the money into rehabilitation programs and across the board. That's hypnotherapy, natural therapy, exercise, education, the whole lot. It's all there for you. So, again, my name's Jeff Ellul. I hope that this video touches a lot of people and that we can tackle this problem head on. Rather than having a unemployment agency support a drug addict that's just going to buy drugs with it, how about we give them an opportunity to be able to get off that drug and perhaps get on a safer drug, and perhaps get off drugs altogether. And that's the main issue here. So economically, I believe that we can do it as a nation. So good on you, Aussies. Come on, pull together. Tell this government that we've had enough. Join this campaign that I'm on. Give me some support. I need some support. I can't. I'm working to try and tackle to survive, to tackle many different issues. So give me some support, guys, and jump aboard. Good on you. Thanks very much. See you on the next video.